Going back to funding and innovation, it gives me great pleasure to announce a significant funding partnership with a very dear partner to the UAE. The partnership will focus on agriculture research and development and scaling up innovations, which is so desperately needed to adapt food systems to the growing threats of climate change. Please join me in welcoming our dear friend, Bill Gates, to the stage. Thank you so much, Bill, for joining me. We've been talking about this for several months now, this partnership, and I'm really excited to announce this partnership, and if I may, Bill. So, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, together with the United Arab Emirates, will fund a total sum of $200 million of new investments. So $200 million of new investments into food and ag research and scaling up innovations. With the majority of the investments going into the CGIAR systems, the UAE is delighted to become now a core partner of the CGIAR System Council and support its work. Bill, we thank you for this partnership. We're really excited. And I wonder if you can tell the audience a little bit about how important this partnership is and what it means to you.
Well, I'm thrilled that we're adding to the broad partnership we've had in many areas of health. We'll have more news about those in the days to come. But here in agriculture, which is so important, we really owe it to the poor farmers to give them better tools. My awareness of climate change really came when I was visiting Africa and seeing that as the crops failed there more and more because of the temperature increase, that was leading to malnutrition. And of course, when malnutrition goes up, that increases deaths. It means that kids are not able to develop either physically or mentally. And so I was kind of shocked. And so I, as a kid who grew up in the city, I had to learn a lot about farming. And the story of the CG system, I think, is one that people aren't well aware of. In the 1960s and 70s, when Asia, with its population growth, looked like it faced substantial starvation, it was actually the innovation in the CG system that was able to actually increase calories per person during even that high population growth time. And so CG overall has saved over 1 billion lives through its work. That's right up there with the very best health interventions like vaccines. And so we really need to double down on the CG system. There's reasons to believe that by using the latest techniques of being able to sequence genes, using AI, using satellite data, that for all the crops, not just the main cereal crops, we can make them far more productive and far more climate resilient. If we're able to raise for CG over the next 3 years, the $4 billion, which ideally they would get, they'll be able to improve the lives of over 500 million farmers. And so, this is a very fundamental, top of the list thing to address climate adaptation. Of course, we don't just want these improvements to be in the lab, we want them to scale up. And so share with us some of the additional things we'll do to make sure these advances get out to the farmers.
Well, Bill, this is so exciting. The mic's on. Well, Bill, this is so exciting because absolutely we need to scale up innovations, and that's why part of the funding will also be going into AIM for Scale. And what we're going to be doing is looking at proven, impactful innovations, some of which will be taken from the AIM for Climate initiative that we started with the United States at COP26, where we now have over 500 partners. So selecting, identifying some of these innovations and scaling them up to bring them to where they're needed. And of course, there's also the support that we'll be looking at for the low and middle income countries with technical assistance. So including through a technical cooperation collaborative, which will help identify food transition pathways. So our partnership, Bill, is all about moving food systems innovation from the margins to the top priorities of COP. And I'm sure you will agree, Bill, that by working collaboratively, we can move mountains on food systems transformation.
Yeah, it's thrilling that we can improve crop productivity very, very substantially. We're impatient to see this done. Prioritizing the highest impact interventions like we do in health will be very important. But I think we'll look back on today as a real milestone towards accelerating this adaptation innovation.
Absolutely. Well, we're so excited. And friends, I just want to end by saying this, and I'm sure, Bill, you're feeling the same way. The world is not in a good place right now, but I think we have such a powerful thing in our hands today. Let's make COP28 a beacon of hope, a beacon of inspiration, and a lighthouse for all the young people that are watching us now, watching our commitments and our actions. And I'm so excited to moving this forward with you, Bill, and with everyone here in the room. Let's take food systems transformation to the next level, and thank you again for all your support here.